Good morning, Autumn. Thank you for coming. Can you tell me something about your hearing loss?
I have a severe hearing loss in both ears.
Okay, in both ears. And what grade are you in?
7.
7. And how's that going?
Good.
What's the really challenging part about being in grade 7 at a middle school?
Hearing.
Hearing, yeah. Here, is your classroom pretty quiet, or is it noisy, or?
Sometimes it's noisy and sometimes quiet. So it's like both.
And you have a lady teacher for the most part, or a male teacher, or?
Male teacher.
So what's it like to hear his voice?
It was like hard.
Is it hard? And does he wear FM?
Mm-hmm.
And so you wear FM on your hearing aids? Yeah. Oh, that's good. What kind of support do you have in your classroom?
We have like.
Do you have like a communication facilitator?
Yeah.
And how often do you see that person? Like every day, all day?
All day.
All day? For every class? All right.
And every.
Not every class?
No.
So what classes do you have a communication facilitator?
Math, social, science, and English.
Oh, great. And do you take art?
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't come to art?
No.
And what about PE?
No.
No. But you're okay in those classes without some support? You feel okay about that? That's good. And what does she do in the classroom to support you? Does she sign or?
She types.
She types? Okay. And how does she do that? Tell me about that.
So there's laptop and then like one laptop that she typed and then there's another laptop that like you read from.
Is it on your desk?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's she typing?
Like things that the teacher is talking about, and if a student's talking, she'll like write their name down and type it down.
Oh, cool. So you must be a really good reader.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find that it's really helpful to see what the teacher's been saying when it's typed?
Yeah.
Do you think you missed some of what he was saying when just with your listening?
Mm-hmm.
So now you understand way more what he's talking about? That's cool. And it's nice to hear what other kids say too. Does she tell you what the other kids are saying even if they're talking when they're not supposed to be? Like if there's a kid behind you talking, will she type in what they're saying even though the teacher's talking too and they're not supposed to be talking?
She would just type down the teacher thing, but like.
Yeah. And then when she types in the other kids, she's talking about what they answer to the teacher. Oh, cool. So that really helps you. Can you print those notes out at the end?
If
you want to have those notes for studying?
If I want to like study those notes, like I can get a USB to put in the computer and put it on there, and then when I get home, I can put it into the computer and see like read it off and stuff.
Oh, that's good. So do you do that sometimes for your homework?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. And that's a good way for your mom and dad to know what you've been doing at school too. Wow, that's really cool. You didn't have that in elementary school. So what kind of technology do you use in the classroom?
I have my FM.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sound field.
Okay. So do you like having FM and sound field?
Mm-hmm.
You like both? That's not too loud for you?
So like when he wears the sound field, like the other kids in the class too can hear him too, so like it can be louder.
Yeah.
And like it can hear it too, like.
Yeah.
Fun.
And so you use your FM system and you use kind of like a type well sort of system. And then is there anything else that you use for technology? Do you have closed captioning on any videos?
Yeah.
Or yeah, that's helpful.
Mm-hmm. Like some videos don't though, but like if they don't have it, like they'll type it down, but if they do, like I can just read it off too and they'll type it down.
Yeah.
Most of the things off.
Yeah, that's great. Do you have any other friends at school who have hearing loss? Are you the only student at Spencer with hearing aids?
No.
Is there other students there?
Mhm.
And do you ever chat with them or see them?
Well, I see them.
Yeah, but you don't, you're in different age or grades, right? So maybe you don't get together quite so much. And is there anything else you do in your life with other kids with hearing loss?
I go to then go to camp,
You go to camp in the summertime? Where's the camp at?
Hornby,
Oh, and how long do you go for?
4 days,
4 days? And is it lots of fun? What's your favorite part about going to deaf camp?
and hang out with people that like you. Like you can make friends. Like
Who have hearing aids too? Not all of them have hearing aids, I guess. Some of them probably have cochlear implants or are signing. Is your sign language getting better since you go to deaf camp?
yeah.
Yeah, you have to sign there, don't you? And what does it feel like being a big sister to a little brother with hearing loss? Do you think he's any different than your sister who doesn't have hearing loss?
Not really.
Not really, no.
How
And
were you
so
when
if
your
you-
mom told you about, that you had to wear your hearing aids? How did you feel about that? Or you just put them on and said, I like these. These really help me make it a lot easier to kind of find out what's going on in my world. Oh, that's good. And you just wear it. It's just part of who you are. You're Autumn first, and then you have hearing loss, and so you use all this extra cool technology. I don't have any students that use TypeWell, so
Yeah.
I'd love to really see it in good working mode.
I think especially Autumn's always been a very good reader. And I think when you're a good reader, it's really a great thing to have. So Autumn, can I ask you, do you know what it means to advocate for yourself? Have you ever heard that word advocate or advocacy? You've probably heard it, but maybe you don't really remember, or have you heard it before?
I heard it before.
And do you know what it means?
No.
Kind of means like standing up for yourself. And it's a skill that takes time to build, just like probably slap shots in hockey or crossovers, I don't know. But I think it's a skill that you build as you grow and understand who you are. And advocating for yourself is like going up to your teacher next year and saying, my name's Autumn and I have hearing loss. And this is what will help me in my classroom if you wear this FM, but turn it off when you go to the bathroom. That kind of thing, that's advocating for yourself and speaking up for yourself and saying, it's okay who I am. I have hearing aids and that's okay. My friend calls them brain stimulators, and I think that's a better name than hearing aids because I think they're open all those neural pathways in your brain. But I was just thinking, is there any way you advocate for yourself? Or any things you do to speak up for yourself, either with your family or at school?
No, I tell my friends that I
That's great.
have hearing loss.
And are your friends pretty good about it?
Yeah.
They're understanding? That's so nice.
And so you're more of a quiet person, and we've got all kinds of people out in the world, don't we? And you're more of a quiet. When you think of, your communication facilitator, the person that's helping you, like what are some of the things you'd like them to do that make it easier for you? Because that's what they're there for, to help you. What are some of the things that you wish they always did to make it easier for you? Is there anything you can think of?
No.
No? So they top notch.
They're doing what you need
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I think it's helpful that your communication facilitator has 2 children who both have hearing loss, so she really knows about it, probably. Does it ever bother you to wear your hearing aids to school?
No.
And have you ever had anybody tease you about wearing hearing aids?
No.
That's great. Yeah, I think everybody has different things they need to help them learn. Is there anything else you want to tell people who are going to be working with kids with hearing loss? Give them your best advice. You can be their teacher.
And you know what? You're going to get in the car and you're going to say, oh, I should have said that. And that's what I do after I do that. Yeah.
should have said that. That's all
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? If you think of some things later And Brandy, you too, that if you kind of think of some things, oh, you know what? Just jot them down and then send Sharon an email and we'll try and
We can add
incorporate
it
it
on
in.
to we can say Autumn and Brandy said we should have said this. So we're going to say it for them.